Welcome to Six Figure Trucker Week 12 with your host, the midlife trucker, Tom Bell, where the paychecks are real, the sarcasm is thick, and the spreadsheets have spreadsheets. If you're a truck driver, you already know that pay in this game can swing harder than a rookie backing into a tight dock. YouTube truckers love to flash those fat checks like they're handing out candy, but somehow they forget to mention the week before or after. So here's a reality check. When you're evaluating a carrier based on what another driver says, don't get googly-eyed over one monster paycheck. Look at the average. Grab that year-to-date number and divide it by how many weeks have passed. Then multiply that by 52. Boom! That's the real story. Now, can anyone argue that I make good money for my time in the industry? Not really. But I don't just drive, I manage. I've got a lifetime of leadership and management experience under my belt. And yes, I do math like it's a sport. I analyze everything. I literally have spreadsheets for my spreadsheets. Finding the right carrier that fits your life and geography, that's step one. Step two, hone your craft. Because driving is the easy part. What's not easy? Managing 5 clocks, juggling shippers and receivers, working with dispatch, dealing with shops, wrangling your equipment. Oh yeah, managing yourself. So when you see this week's numbers, remember, I run hard. And what does that mean? Considering the home time that I take when I'm out here, I'm milking every minute out of these clocks and letting my math work for me. If you're out there grinding, keep stacking those miles and managing those clocks. And if you're thinking about getting into this game, just remember, trucking is more than turning a wheel. It's managing a business from the driver's seat, even if you're a company driver. If you get some value out of this video, whether it's a laugh, a nugget of knowledge, or just a reminder that yes, the math does matter, go ahead and hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm midlife trucker Tom Bell, and we're ready to take off and take a look at this week's numbers. First, we're going to talk about my logs for the week. I was paid for 3,917 dispatched miles. I had 3,446 logged miles. The day in green, I was on home time. My unedited pay statement for period 12 of 2025. This includes all trips from March the 9th to March the 15th. Securement paid $31. A 34-hour reset paid $100. Loaded miles paid $2,535. And stops paid $66. Total earnings for this week was $2,724. 12 weeks into the year, my gross income is $26,325, and my total miles is 34,279. That averages out to $2,194 per week and 2,857 miles. Estimated out over 52 weeks, my estimated annual is $114,077. Year-to-date numbers as of week 12 of 2025, 34,279 miles, 26 states, 71 stops, 94% loaded, 76.8 cents per mile. Here's the home time that I've taken this payroll year through the end of the 12th week. I've been on home time 10 times so far, totaling 23.9 days. I also have 2 overnight breaks at the house and 3 paid resets on the road. I'm not paid hourly, but let's calculate like an hourly job. For the week, my gross pay was $2,724 for 60 hours of work. If we break it down to the typical hourly job, it could be 40 regular hours and 20 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $39.12 per hour. For the year, my gross pay so far is $26,325 for 672 hours of work. If we break that down to a typical hourly job, it could be 452 regular hours and 220 hours of overtime, resulting in an effective pay rate of $33.66 per hour. Taking a look at the if-only truck drivers were paid for every hour in the truck calculation page, 12 weeks have gone by so far. That totals 2,016 hours. I've been at home 573 of those hours. That works out to 1,443 hours from the pre-trip leaving home to the post-trip returning home. My compensation through week 12 is $26,325. That works out to $18.24 per hour away from home. As always, make sure you're enjoying every day at work.